I want to start by saying, Kal, Allah Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, Kodash. You know, we're the Hebrew Israelites. We do this every weekend. They'll come out here, come prophesy, don't fall to wicked society. And to look about people, which are you Negroes, Latinos and Native Americans, to tell you that you are the real Israelites according to the Bible. That's you on the side. You know what I mean? The promise of the Most High make fear. You know what I mean? And the thing about it in store, this is coming right after this kingdom fall. Right? We live in, I will say, we live in a very glorious time period where a lot of things are transpire, a lot of things are happening. You have prophecies are fulfilled left, right, center. Everywhere you turn and every article you look on, there's some prophecy that get fulfilled, where that one be the mark of the beast, which is this, the RFID chip. You know, the system is being made manifest in front of your eyes. You have men coming out straight up and say them country are got cashless, and all them basically going about it like, I think it's Bahamas. You know what I mean? You have some countries that are further than that. But already, you know, I hear that with the steps like China, Sweden, India, you know what I mean? And even in America now you have companies that basically are push for microchip them workers, I make it monetary where the companies them offer a system where you can get that mark. You know what I mean? So that's just one of the things we are flood the market right now. You have the wars, them proxy wars, you know, bad person and last they go have wars, rumors of wars. You know what I mean? All these things are happening because the most are prophesy about it. Somebody give me the eyes away, say I've told you this thing before. I remember Isaiah 48. I told you this, say I have your God. No more, right? You know what I mean? Because with that being said, you know, we are the prophets. Your name is JMS and the men them that come and instead stand our spirit of JMS are flow because the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai run through us, and from our apostles coming down, you know what I mean? It's not a doubt that we are the real prophet because what we are saying from years coming up, you know what I mean? Shows you that look, the truth cannot be hidden anymore. The most are made to the world known or to the ones that have eyes to see who will speak the truth, yo, from who will speak a fable. You know what I mean? By the find that yet? What have you done? It's up for 48, but you say, the type of myself? The type of this thing. You know what I mean? You say, let's use it, you say you're God. I can't give me anything to type now. Matthew 24. 4. Stop on 4. Me and I'm a find that. This is your God. You don't have done
This is Matthew 24 and verse 4. Yahweh shall Matthew 24 and verse 4. And Yahweh shall answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you.
Right, so in this time we're gonna have a lot of deceivers. We can point out them out. Champs like IUIC, deceivers. Right? HODC, deceivers. HOI, all these other alphabet groups we have out there, they are deceivers. The Christian community, deceivers. You know what I mean? Anybody who not speak when the Bible speak 100%, they are a deceiver. You know what I mean? Continue.
For many shall come in my name, saying I am Christ, and shall deceive many.
Go on.
And ye shall hear of wars, and rumors of wars.
Right.
See that ye be not troubled,
right.
For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
Right, so you seeing these things coming to pass. The Bible says you must be troubled, yo. You must be scared in the sense that you have bugged the hell out. You know what I mean? You have to understand that yo, these things must come to pass before the kingdom can come. But this is what the beginning of sorrows, yo. So we were here telling you, look here, you're seeing these things happen. Yes, or worse is yet to come. You're going to have the thing go escalate to a level where it get out of control. we're gonna have people are dead for hunger. You know what I mean? We're gonna have rioting, unrest. You know what I mean? Just chaos in the streets every time you turn. Go on.
So verse 7, for nation shall rise against nation.
It said nation shall rise against nation. You're seeing that in the worldwide now. You know what I mean? You're seeing that, but we've been telling you, American against Russia and China, and America allies them just the same against those people. China and Russia allies just the same against America. That's taking place in the news. Go on.
And kingdom against kingdom.
Go on.
And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquake in diverse places.
Right. Continue.
And all these are the beginning of sorrow.
Right. All these are the beginning of sorrow, though. You know what I mean? Bible says, prove the spirit. Give me St. John 4:1. You know what I mean? Because we're at this time period that we need to make, well, the elect go hear and the elect go wake up to the truth, though. But we can do spiritual, we can prophesy, yo. That's what we get. Rather don't come out here, come do. Go to the highways and edges and beat them to the margin. You know what I mean? Speaking to the people on the side, because you are the one who get the invitation to come to the wedding. The elect are you. You know what I mean? What?
It's St. John 4:1. Right. When therefore the Lord knew how the Pharisees had heard that Alright, this is first John 4:1. Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirit whether they are of God, because many false prophets are gone out into the world.
Right, so we are talking to you men watching these videos. And I mean, Bible says to believe every spirit, because all spirits were out there. And because a man come and say my ears are like no means say yo, Bible spirit and Yahweh Hashem no shot. You have all people back then in the king in Jerusalem that knew that they were Israelites, but they didn't have the spirit of Yahushua. For example, those wicked scribes and Pharisees, they knew that they were Israelites, they were preaching the Bible, or preaching what they were taught, or what they knew. You know what I mean? But it wasn't the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Continue to read that, bro.
This is verse 2. Hereby know ye the spirit of Yahweh.
Right.
Every spirit that confess that Yahushua Mashiach is come in the flesh is of Yahweh.
Right.
And every spirit that confess not that Yahushua Mashiach is come in the flesh is not of Yahweh.
Right.
And this is that spirit of Antichrist.
Right, so it's not just one will of be an Antichrist. Once I go against Bible preach of an Antichrist, because the word Antichrist is against Christ. You know what I mean? Just like when Peter did have go against Yahushua, the destiny to come do, which is to get put on the cross and die for Israel. He was being an Antichrist at that time. That's them saying, get me behind me, Satan. Right? So once you're not going with what the Bible speak of, right, then you're Antichrist. Give me St. John, Isaiah 8 and 20. And then give me that over after a long time. Right. Fast and quick. Read the Bible, no man.
Isaiah 8 and verse 20. To the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them.
So if you're not speaking exactly what the words say, not your vain opinion or feelings, then the light is not in you. And they said the spirit that
and they shall pass through.
Oh, read back again.
Alright, read back again. It says Isaiah 8 verse 20. To the law and to the testimony.
Right, so to the law and to the testimony, coming from the Old Testament and the prophets them. Right? The Old Testament have deal with you have the laws of the Old Testament, you have the prophets them like Isaiah, Jeremiah, and all of these men, you know, them prophesy. So you have the laws, you have the prophecies, yo. If you're not coming in those spirits, then guess what? You're a devil, yo. And you don't have the light in you. You're a deceiver. So first and foremost, if you're not speaking about the mark of the beast, being the RFID chip, you're an antichrist because there's nothing else to match what the scripture said about the mark of the beast than the RFID chip. You know what I mean? You can make up anything you want to make up, it just don't match. You know what I mean? It just don't match, it just don't add up. You know what I mean? And you have other things in the Bible speak about people trying to shun aside. You know what I mean? But those are just some of the things that we have pushed out to share. So you look here. Look at these things that can tell what the prophets say, yo. Look in your atmosphere, what the world is head towards, what the future of the society are. Right? And see if the prophecy get fulfilled. Because the word prophecy or prophesy means to say before it happens. You have said things before it happens. So we say things and then tell things about the happen. So what are we saying before it happens? We'll be able to see it happen now. Right, we're sticking to the mark of the beast at this time period. Look at your news. You know what I mean? You're seeing all the information about going to the RFID chip as a new way of doing things. Whether I want to be business, whether I want to be medical, anything at all, whether information gathering, all these things going to be wrapped around the RFID chip system, yo. You know what I mean? Give me Isaiah on the afternoon, and then give me Revelation. Right. Shut up. Whatever I was better. Oh, read it. No, read it, because I don't know that so far.
Isaiah 48 verse 5 says, I have even from the beginning declared it to be.
Right, so before the world was evil, well, in the beginning of the process of the world, the Most High already made these things in our destiny farm. It's destiny that the RFID chip would be the mark of the beast, so. You know what I mean? What our predestined that these things would happen in the future. And I'm telling prophets them so we can come out here come say. You know what I mean? As always, there's going to be a prophet if you can't say the things before it happens, yo. Go on.
Before it came to pass, I show it. Deed, lest thou shouldest say, mine idol are done them.
Right, so the Most High make that clear. Yahweh Hashem make that clear. So at the end of the day, him going to get the glory. You're going to know who are the real prophets. But you're going to know who the true power, yo, because we're not coming at our own stance and name. You know what I mean? Now because we say GMS don't mean say yo the glory with the Most High. No. The Most High Spirit are work through it and we just have a title we put to ourselves to identify ourselves different from these other groups, yo. But the truth we need to wrap your head around is Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. I deal with this. With these brothers, yo. You know what I mean? Because you have other men out there who don't have a title to respond to them thing. We say the same thing we are saying. But that don't mean say yo, oh, you know, yo, you have to say GMS. No, that's what we are saying, yo. So what the Bible has said. Because we are what the Bible said. Read again, bro.
It says, let's go. Should have said mine idol are done them.
Right, dude.
So, and my graven image and my molten image are commanded them.
Right, so they know Christ. We're commissioned these things to happen. You know what I mean? Being in the name of the Heavenly Father. We're talking about Most High in Christ. You know what I mean? They know Joshua doing all these things. You know what I mean? There ain't no Yahweh, no Jesus, no any of the Jehovah, any of these names that you people associate yourself with. Tell them that the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is the one that basically established these things out. And that's the name we stand in. Because at the end of the day, we have to get the glory.